Okay, so the first thing we're going to do when we're doing this, we're going to load up iMovie and start a new project. Now, by this time, you should have already collected your images and you should have a script ready to go. If you have not, you need to work on those now. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to import our photos. So the first thing we're going to do is going to look at the right there on the bottom of the photo chart. You see the little second icon between the music icon. Click on that and go to our camera roll, and we can start importing our images as so. Now you can make these as long as you want. They can be on the screen as long as you want. I'll show you how to edit their starting and stopping point. Right now I'm just importing all of them. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the very first one. Now let's say I want to put some kind of text on the screen. All I'll do is double click that image, go over to the title line, and then I scroll down to where I want the text to appear on my screen, and I just type in what I want. Like, we'll just go sample text. Alright, and so now as that picture is showing, it should have our text scroll across the bottom. You can use text as much as you want, but remember, you had to have an audio component, which means you would have to talk over top of the images. Now, to edit the starting and stopping point when our image pans, you just click on the image, and you see at the top, when you see the image, you see the start position and the end position. Click the start position, drag the image where you want it to start, and then when you get to where you want it to end, you hit the end button, and as you see, it pans from the middle to the top, as I told it to. Now we can edit our transitions. They're a little rough, so you can expand them out. You can change how they transition, so now we have a fade to black in between those two images now, instead of just an abrupt stop. So as we see here, this is a very quick tool. I've only been working on it, 45 seconds, and we already have all the images imported. We have a sample text. We have a transition done. Now this is by no means excellent work, but this is giving you an idea of how easy and quickly we can work with iMovie. It's very good for the classroom. So let's see what this transition looks like. And I must note that there's no real rhyme or reason to the images right now. I just went and selected 6 Alice Paul images, the first 6 that came up, and just to show you what it's like. Now you see how the transition is different. You see how it slows down here, and you see how the transition we created kind of fades to black and fades in. When you're making your videos, I would prefer if they all kind of faded to black, or some kind of transition instead of that stop and starting between pictures. Alright, so let's go back into iMovie. So now let's look at bringing in music. Now, I must caution you, if you use music, turn down the volume so it does not drown out your voice. You've been instructed on your rubric to do this. Now here's how you do it. You import the music. You double click on the wave at the very bottom. When the music is up there, you double click on it, and then you just slide the bar. And as you see, we turn down the music really low. That way when I speak over this and I'm doing my script and narration, you can hear me. Videos, and so here we're going to start recording the actual script. You click the little mic button below the image field, and you just start talking. And what it'll do is, while you're recording, you can have it set to where it will play the video while you're talking. And so you just narrate the entire video. Sadly, this does not have audio that will come from my iPad to my PC, so you will not hear the audio I just recorded for my documentary. But rest assured, it is on there, just like the music is on there. Um, as you see, those transitions are still very stiff. So, once again, I would like to see you all change those, so that they're all smooth. Now, while you probably won't need it for this project, there is a camera, or a camera capture option in iMovie. Once again, you go through. Let's just recap real quick. You go through your camera roll. You go through your audio. That's how you add music. Um, and really, that's the three main options you need on the left side of the screen.